All right, week 28 outlook number 2. Let's start out with the pound futures. As analyzed, we did get a response from 100%, and that actually ended up leading to a run lower to take out the low that was generated during the downtime between these two outlooks. We actually ended up getting a liquidity draw of this low, which led to invalidation of this raw inefficient pricing. So, like I mentioned last time, if this were to be validated, the area of interest that would need to be created here would be present, and then we would get the response to go lower. That obviously did not happen. So continuation of week 26 and week 27 analysis is that we should be anticipating continuation of bullish price action to move higher towards this liquidity point here. We do have another inefficient pricing that is present just here, but like I said before, similar to this one, it's not really a valid area to me in my eyes if we're looking for areas of interest to enter off of trades. So that being said, we have the liquidity that's been mitigated, and we are continuing on with the bullish price action with the immediate target being this high here, which is our next liquidity point. And then obviously we still have the target up here that could possibly be the overall direction that price is looking to move towards. But in the immediate, we want to focus on the immediate liquidity point to see what price is going to do next. Now, what is interesting that I will note out is that we do have a liquidity draw here, and it seems that we have possibly a liquidity draw here. I do want to take note of that for this analysis. And so because we have two liquidity draws, effectively that equates to no man's land. So I'm going to be sitting on the sidelines for GU at least until it gives clearer price action, and usually that will happen once we reach a liquidity point in which we'll have a structural action occur, which is a liquidity draw or a break of structure. All right, so that's it for GU. Gold, still same thing, not talking about it. I'm probably going to delete it here pretty soon. Okay, NASDAQ, we got some more development. We have actually a response from the inefficient pricing here that led to a run on this low here, and also this low, and then also this low. So we had basically liquidity draw of these three lows here, and then we ended up getting a break of structure of this low here, and we started to reach towards this low, which means that we have just now created yet again relatively equal lows. But remembering that the overall target is also relatively equal lows at the structural point. So we're effectively just building up a lot of buy-side liquidity here at these lows. But as of right now, because the inefficient pricing has been mitigated, and then we did get the response to move lower from it, we did actually end up creating a price gap or an area of interest in which I'm looking to play off of. So what I'd be looking for is actually price to pull back to mitigate this area of interest and then move lower. Obviously, you know by now that 50% to 100% is the area that I would be looking for to enter off of. And obviously the continuation of this price action would be towards the structural point, with the intermediate target being this low here immediately. I do have actually some hedges based off of the 5-minute here, but I'm not going to go over that. That's not for this outlook. But overall, the trade idea, we have positions here, and now we're looking for a pullback to get positions here, and this is playing out very, very nicely. All right, on Dow Jones, we actually did get some. We actually did get a break of structure here after the mitigation of the all-time high, which is pretty interesting. So what I would be seeing is a possible transition here from bullish run into bullish range. And if that's the case, then what we'd be seeing is a possible bullish range existing from this low to this high here, or we could see it as one price leg. But I think this is, with the preliminary analysis, or the analysis that we're sticking to right now, is that we have effectively created a bullish range after all of these price legs that got generated. We broke the latest price leg here existing from this low to this high. We've broken that price leg. This is now a break of structure. This break of structure has created a bullish range. And so what we could be expecting is for price to start moving towards the low side of this range, the discount, to mitigate whatever inefficient pricing or areas of interest there are present on this area. If not, I would be expecting, a pullback to mitigate whatever inefficient pricing is up here, and then pull and then go lower. But as of right now, price is effectively in a range. So it can go any way it wants to. And that's pretty much that. But so let's get rid of these. We know that we have the breaker structure and we have our range effectively here. So we have the breaker structure. And then I believe this over here is like all-time high or something. Oh, it got shifted. All right, cool. It's not relevant anymore. I think we can clear a lot of this stuff. Oh, wait. I'm tripping. I am tripping. My bad, guys. This is not the range. The range exists all the way down here from this low to this high. I'm a little sporadic right now, but effectively this is the bullish range that we would be in. Oh, everything shifted. That makes sense. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay, so from this low up to this high, following the breaker structure of this price leg, existing from this low to this high here, which is also a structural point, we now have transitioned from a bullish run into a bullish range. So this is going to be interesting to see if this range actually holds. If it doesn't hold, then that holds with the principles that it's not the correct range to be marking out, and we'll get continuation of the bullish run. If it is holding, well, shoot, we have a lot of room for price to basically retrace or pull back into, because the discount alone is about 2,000 points away. So yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting to see moving forward through the rest of the trading year. Week 28, outlook number 2. Peace.